Hey everybody out there in internet land. Just wanted to share a little inside scoop here that I came across. Been a big whisper these last couple days about a new company that's coming out into a pre-launch stage here very shortly. Actually, next week it should be coming out, and that company is going to be NEUCOPIA. Anybody out there in the affiliate world, internet marketing, online marketing, this is something you need to take a look at. Yes, this is big stuff. Today, what I am going to focus on with NEUCOPIA, that is the company that's going to be going into pre-launch here, is really going to be their compensation plan. Because this is, I want to just kind of let you know, when you get involved with something like this, and anybody really who knows about a pre-launch knows that that's really where you want to be, because that puts you kind of at the top of the food chain. So compensation is going to be really important here for you guys. So let's talk a little bit about that. NEUCOPIA, really what this is, it's going to be the newest, hottest affiliate marketing platform to hit the industry, you guys. Looking at this, it's everything you really want. It's a 100% commissionable program, as anybody who's been out in this industry for a while, even in the last year, as you know, the 100% commission programs are really what's hot right now. They're what are paying. They're basically putting MLMs out of business. So definitely something you want to be looking at here, because that is what this is. It's going to offer you all the training tools and so much more. Again, I'm not really here to talk about that portion. It's going to be more the compensation portion at this point. Now, again, weekly pay on this program is going to be through direct deposit, check, or Payza. So it's a guaranteed weekly paycheck that you're basically getting, as long as you're doing the work, of course. And again, your pre-launch dates are going to be right around June 4th. So you guys really need to get your teams together right now. Talk to everybody you know. Build a team if you have to. Do whatever you have to here this week so you can get in, at the top here. And we can definitely help you do that. Now, again, with NEUCOPIA, we're going to talk compensation here. So the compensation, you have two levels here that you can work at. I'm going to make this really simple. Level 1 is going to be for the amateur. Level 2 is for the person who is looking to change their life. Okay? Level 1, you definitely can make money. Don't get me wrong. It is a great place to come in for starters. Level 2, that's going to be your money pit. So we'll talk about that one in a second. So level 1, your buy-in is going to be very inexpensive. It's $150. Your cost of doing business monthly is going to be $50. You get one-time commissions for every person after the third person you bring in, and that commission is going to be $100 per person. So when you bring your fourth person to the table, your first 3, this is a pass-up program, guys. So your first 3 you pass up to your sponsor, okay? And they're going to make the money on your first 3, but when your fourth person comes in, you're going to make the $100 commission on them, and you're also going to make a $100 commission on each of their first 3 people they pass up to you. And that's going to be from your fourth person on, okay? Now, again, that's a one-time commission in level 1. So there is, in this level, unfortunately, there is no residual income or pass-up commissions, okay? So again, this is your bare bones basic. If you want to just get yourself started, if you're new to the industry, this might be the level you want to get started at. That's okay. You still can make a lot of money in this area, okay? So I don't want to give you the wrong impression, but level 2, if you're really wanting to work like the pros, you want to play with the pros, you want to be in the money, if you want to walk away from your job, maybe a second job, whatever, level 2 is really what you need to be focusing on, okay? The buy-in on this is still very inexpensive. It's $270. Your cost of doing business monthly is $170, which really the cost of business, that's very low. Here's where it gets nice. This is where the sweet spot kind of comes in, and the difference really shows in these compensation plans from level 1 to 2. On your commission, when you bring in your third person, because on this level you only have to pass up your first 2 people, on your third person you make a $200 basic sale commission on that person, one time $200, plus when they come in at that $270 level, you're making $100 per month in residual income. Guys, $100 a month in residual, that's pretty good stuff. Now here's what I really liked about this program is, everybody's like, oh, I don't want to pass my people up, I'm not going to make anything off of them, I worked really hard to get them to come to the table. Well, that's okay. When you come in at $270, you make money on your people that you're passing up. Granted, you're not making $200, but you are making $10 per month. on those first 2 people that you pass up, and you're also going to make $10 per month on their pass ups. So it's a pass up commission that you're making at this level. 10 times 10, you know, that can add up pretty quick. The residual though, that's really going to be your moneymaker. So when you hit number 3 to infinity, that's where you really start getting into the game. Your 4th person, you're already back in from the red back into the black. So that's pretty powerful stuff, guys. Now let's just show you a little bit more of a flow chart so you kind of understand a little bit better what I'm talking about here. See, this is going to be level 1 here. Again, this is more your amateur starter place here, but you are going to take and pass up your first 3 people to your sponsors. So the person who brings you into the game, your first 3 people that you bring to the table, you're basically gonna hand them to your sponsor and say goodbye. On your 4th person, you're going to make $100 for that person, one-time $100 for that person, and their first 3 people they bring in, you're also going to make 100, 100, and 100. So that's 400 right there in that straight line. Your 5th person, same thing. Your 6th person, same things, to infinity. So every person you bring in, basically from number 4 on up, you're going to make $100 one-time commission, and you're also going to make $100 on each of their 3 pass-ups. Okay? Make sense? Okay, this is a pretty basic plan. You'll see this in a lot of other compensation plans here, but again, level 2 is really where the game changes. So if you understand how this works, and this might look more confusing than it really is, but you are there in the middle. When you bring in your first 2 people on level 2, you pay $270, you get in the door, you bring 2 people to the table, you pass them to your sponsor. Now on those though, because you're in at level 2, you're making $10 commission every month on those people. So you're making money on your own people. Okay, that's the basics here, and that's what really is different here. Now you're also though making money on their pass-ups and their pass-ups. So these 10s really start adding up pretty quickly. Okay. Now when you bring that 3rd person in, as you can see down at the bottom here, you bring in number 3 here. You're making $200 one-time commission on that person, but when they're coming in at that 270 mark, you're also making $100 per month. That keeps coming back, 100 every single month for that person. As long as they're staying in the game, you're making the $100 on that person. Okay, that is powerful stuff, guys. That is for your 3rd person, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, all the way to infinity. You're making $200 on each of those people, and you're making $100 per month on commission on those people as long as they're coming in at that 270 as well. Okay, and to even sweeten the pot, when their first 2 people, they bring their first 2 people in, as you can see here. I just used it in one diagram, but this would be for number 3 and 4, and whoever comes in after 3. When they bring in their first 2 people, you're also making the $200 commission plus the $100 residual monthly commission when they come in at the 270 mark. And when their person comes in, you're doing the same thing here. As you can see, those arrows all keep going back to you. So this is some powerful stuff, guys. This is how millionaires are made. So, I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be about that, but I mean, if you're looking to change your life, even if you're looking for a little, I mean, if you're serious about this game, guys, level 2 is really what you want to be doing in this particular program here. So with NEUCOPIA, again, keep in mind, it's not quite in pre-launch yet. June 4th is roughly the date that this is going to be available for purchase. You guys, to keep get that inside scoop, you want to keep connected with us on our Facebook fan page here. So facebook.com/NEUCOPIA fan page. And if you're more, Twitter focused, you can also go twitter.com/NEUCOPIA. Get involved with us. We will help you build a team. We look forward to working with you, and we will see you guys all at the top. Take care.